I'm Kevin Klein. I want to take a moment and thank a couple of people, or a lot of people, that normally don't receive a lot of recognition for their work. You may have heard over the last few days in the media about a major drug bust that happened right here in Winnipeg. And this wasn't just your everyday small-time drug bust. This is an investigation that's been ongoing for a while, and that involved help of community members. The community came together to help police rid their streets of drug trafficking. This is how it should be done. Working together to deal with crime in the community. This is a great example of that working. And the very first person I want to acknowledge is Sal Burrows. Sal has been one of the most vocal and passionate community members that I have heard, seen, had the pleasure of talking to for eons. And Sal, you can't stop. You're doing such a great job. You're an inspiration to many people, and you have proven what that type of dedication and cooperation can do. You know, you have to thank people like Sal and everybody else. This arrest included 26 people. 26 individuals were arrested. There was over 100 criminal charges. I'm just reading it here because I don't want to make sure I get it right. And that included drug trafficking, proceeds of crime, conspiracy, money laundering, and more. That the total amount of firearms, ammunition, jewelry, cars, all this property seized under crime was over $2 million. 10 properties were owned by this drug ring. Numerous bank accounts. Over $2 million proceeds of crime. This work was done under the leadership of the Winnipeg Police Service's first female sergeant in charge of the Drug Enforcement Unit. The very first female sergeant for the Drug Enforcement Unit. And the investigation itself was led by a female Indigenous staff sergeant. 2 women at the helm did this, with the help of their members, of course, and I know that they would go to the ends of the earth to make sure that they got mentioned and praised for their work. And they would want the community mentioned because it was a group effort. I just want to say thanks to both ladies. I want to say thanks to all the members that were a part of this. I want to say thanks to everybody in the community that helped. This is what it's all about. This is how we make things better together. We can do this together. It doesn't have to be divided. It doesn't have to be one side against the we can work together. And these 2 ladies proved that. This entire unit proved that. The community members proved that. And I'm just so inspired by that. So thank you so much. I know that these things come and they go by, and everyone, oh my gosh, they look at, I can't believe there was that many, that was happening in our city and so on. But let's take a moment and recognize all the effort, time dedicated to addressing this problem, and in such a manner that it resulted in an arrest to this magnitude. Well done. And thank you very much for your service, and thank you to everyone who participated in helping the community in this.